Be sure to like and subscribe. Love you guys. Hey you guys, so I'm doing an update on my Ultra Pro versus Dragon Shield. So lately I haven't really been using Ultra Pro except in drafts. I mostly use the Dragon Shield. They have definitely won the experiment in my book, but let me show you. This is my Ultra Pro deck. It is a draft deck, so it's only 40 cards. And then this is the wrong deck. Just a second. This is my Dragon Shield deck. It's about 70 some cards. Now, this deck is double sleeved, and as you can see, the cards are very clear. They're not cloudy. I love the way they look. And these are the Ultra Pro, and you can see from here that they're a little bit cloudy, but they are not double sleeved. Like I said in a previous video, for double sleeving I definitely recommend the Dragon Shield, mostly because they're not matte, so they're not like glossed over, so you can see the cards better. The Ultra Pro, they tend to catch for very uneven. Look how hard to shuffle they are. They catch on one another. They're hard to shuffle. Just overall, they're really, there's air caught in them, and they just feel flimsy. And I'll show you. Sorry. A stress test. Okay, this is an Ultra Pro, and this is a Dragon Shield. Look at that. I applied no force at all, and it just broke. I'll do it again. It's close. Nothing. No force at all. Just split. Dragon Shield. I'm really putting a lot of force in here. Like, I'm shaking. Now I'm actually trying to break it. Dragon Shield, do not split. Period. I can't even make it split. Like, I really can't. Like, I'm applying as much pressure as I possibly can. I can't even force it to split. If that's not proof, I don't know what is. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, these split super easy. The Dragon Shield, they are tough. Super tough. Now, I will admit, the turquoise Dragon Shield, they're a little easier to split than the regular ones. Let me try and show you. I don't have any spares. I'll have to take one off of my tokens, but that's okay. The turquoise were built on a different machine, so they don't really, I guess, they're made a little differently. They're still, you know, the same durability, same everything. They're great, but they can split. So the Dragon Shield turquoise can split, but they definitely split a lot harder than Ultra Pro. So they're still better than Ultra Pro, but the older Dragon Shield, can't split them for nothing. Also, what was another thing? Okay, these tend to get sticky. The Ultra Pro tend to get sticky. Oh, and if you look closely at the corners, you'll see that they're frayed and bent. Whereas my Dragon Shield, they're for the most part still perfectly straight. Let's see what else. I was trying to think of other pros and cons between the two. Oh, price. It's a big one. Ultra Pro come in packs of 50, which are about $3 each. So for about $6 you get 100 with tax. With Dragon Shield, you get 100 in one pack. Instead of having to buy 2 packs, you buy 1 pack, and it's $10. So it's a little more expensive, but definitely worth it in my opinion. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's destroyed, but it's still never split. Yeah. I've also heard that Hypermat KMG Hypermat, Supermat, something like that just came out, and they're supposedly like the only thing that compares to Dragon Shield, so I'm gonna get a pack of those. I'm gonna do Ultra Pro versus Dragon Shield versus Hypermat, and we'll see what happens. But when it comes to Ultra Pro versus Dragon Shield, Ultra Pro is good for drafting temp decks. Maybe if you're a new player, they're really cost efficient. But if you have a deck that you love, like it's your baby, like mine, like, or if you have an EDH deck, or you have just really expensive cards in general, like if you have a $30, $40, $50 card, I definitely suggest the Dragon Shield. If you want something that's going to protect your cards, hand down, double sleeving, single sleeving, whatever, Dragon Shield's definitely the way to go. That's definitely my choice. And that may change. I may decide to go with the Hypermat. I don't know. But I'm going to get a pack and figure out, you know, what's better between the two. Like I said, the turquoise Dragon Shield isn't really as great as the regular Dragon Shield, but it's still just as good. I haven't had a single one split without me forcing it to split, whereas with Ultra Pro, I've had several split just with me shuffling. Like the other night at the draft, I had to change one in the middle of the draft. I was like, dude, my sleeve just split, hang on a second. So, definitely a downside. So, for newer players, cost efficient, drafts, temp decks, Ultra Pro's good for cheap, quick, and easy. But for hardcore, dedicated, want to protect your cards, Dragon Shield's definitely the way to go. Now, this experiment has been over the course of about a year, I think. Maybe half a year. So, both of these decks are well played. And this deck actually, I used these sleeves in every draft, so it's not the same deck. So these have actually been de-sleeved and re-sleeved. And so, different decks, same sleeves, because it's 40 card deck for drafting, and slowly but surely my green card sleeves are disappearing because they're Ultra Pro and they are breaking. So there's that, and I hope you'll look for my new experiment with Hypermat, and yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the update, and any other ideas on comparisons, let me know. Also, quick comparison, I've heard a lot of people dissing this deck box lately. A lot of people saying it's not great, it falls apart, it's just for looks, it's not real leather. Okay, it's not real leather, but I love it. I love to use it. I admit, if you put this in your backpack, it's gonna come open. But for something like a commander deck, 100 card deck, it's great, but it's a little bit expensive for its quality. I prefer this for a commander deck because I don't want to take my commander deck everywhere unless I know I'm going to be playing commander, because not a lot of people around here play commander. But if you do play commander a lot, I do not suggest you getting this deck box. And for a regular 60 card deck, I definitely don't suggest you getting it. Just get one of the typical Ultra Pro deck boxes, and don't get one with art on it. I like the plain ones because they don't really come apart. They come in a bunch of different colors. And also, like I said, don't get the ones with art on them, and I'll show you why. That used to be Venser. And that used to be Venser. Koth is still kind of okay. See the difference? The art just fades off and scratches off, and you just really don't want that. So yeah. So what we've learned today: Dragon Shield are indestructible. Ultra Pro are not. And paint fades. Oh, and magnets are not your best friend. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope that you will sorry about that. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you will check in for my next experiment. Bye guys.